you know, you say something, do something that really offends them, and you know, definitely puts a big barrier in the relationship, whether it's a friendship or a marriage or a parent-child relationship. You know that things are not good. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like getting on the phone and calling that person up? Do you feel like running over to their house or running up to them and talking to them? Probably not. When we really hurt other people, what is the tendency for us to do? We stay away, don't we? Of course, that's not the right thing to do. That's not going to get us back together. But we tend to do that. We tend to separate ourselves and hope that the problem goes away. Of course, it never does. And that's the tragedy. So often we lose good friendships. So often people lose good marriages because nobody takes the first step to reconciliation. And if that's tragic in our personal relationships, it's even more tragic in our relationship with God. And this happens so often. We've got two examples in the life and ministry of Christ, especially at the end. Two people who really blew it. Peter and Judas. Remember, right at the end? Judas betrays Jesus. Peter denies him 3 times. Judas runs away from Christ. And what happens? He ends up falling into despair and he hangs himself. Peter did the opposite. He ran to Jesus Christ. And you know what happened with his life. Today we're going to look at the last chapter of John. It's that chapter in which Jesus reinstates Peter as a disciple and welcomes him back. It's not an easy chapter, but it's a chapter which shows us what to do when we've blown it with God. Well, let's begin this morning. Beautiful hymn, beautiful Easter hymn, number 156, Awake My Soul with Glass.